Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of me and Gen Z. If you are watching on YouTube, you can see I'm a little bit cozier today. I'm wearing a hoodie because I don't know if you can tell, but I am a little sick. Okay, that's why today is not going to be so much high energy because I am chronically tired at the moment and it's exhausting to just do anything. But I really wanted to make today's video because the topic that we're going to discuss is, I think, a really, really important thing to dive into. And obviously, I'm not the first person to talk about this. I'm sure there are millions of videos on this topic. But I just want to talk about it a little, and then I want to talk about the importance of finding solutions to this problem. My hair is acting up today. I don't know. It's been a rough couple of days. Anyway, so anxiety. Now you can Google anxiety and find out the definition if you want to do that. I'll put it on the screen for the YouTube watchers. You can kind of read there what it says. Now, I think a lot of people, well, everyone experiences anxiety differently. Like there are a list of common symptoms that people experience. I'll put that on the screen as well if you're watching on YouTube. So just some of the common symptoms of anxiety, and then obviously anxiety attacks, but I feel like it affects people differently. Some people have just very mild kind of problems. Some people get it really, really severely, where it goes over into an anxiety attack where they physically start shaking. It's different for everybody. Some people, it goes hand in hand with OCD. Some people have problems sleeping. Others overthink. Guilty as charged. But yes, I think it is different for everybody who deals with it. But that is why I wanted to talk about it today, because of the dealing with it part. Because if we're being honest, anxiety can have very, very negative effects on your life, your relationships with other people, and just how you generally feel about life, about your future, about doing things, perhaps starting something new, or just trying to achieve something that you really want to. Anxiety can really hinder any sort of progress that you're trying to make in life, and that's why I think we really need to start getting a handle on it, because I think our generation is really, really struggling with anxiety, and previous generations as well. Anxiety has been a problem for a while. I think it's really, really intense now in our generation. And you can understand it. The pressure of, achieving things is really great. And if you think about it, coming up with an original idea when you feel like every single idea out there has already been taken can add a lot of pressure to you. People telling you to be original, be yourself. It's like, okay, what is original at this point? Because everything has been figured out at this point. It feels like, I'm not saying it has, but it feels like. And, there's a lot of pressure to make something of yourself. And, obviously we all want to live, life with purpose. But that pressure does start to kind of negatively affect people, and anxiety is a really, really big problem. But I don't just want to talk about the fact that anxiety is a problem. It is a problem, and I think we all know it's a problem. The thing I think is that there aren't enough solutions out there. And the thing is, you can go Google dealing with anxiety, and it'll give you a bunch of different things you can do that can help. But I feel like when it comes to anxiety, like I said, it affects different people differently. So anxiety may look different for you than it may look for me, and different things will help different people because we have different personalities. We have different things that we like to do, and that will help take our minds off of this. So also when you're in, for example, a work environment and you start feeling anxious, you need to be able to do something that you can do at work that will just help you calm down again. I think the thing is you really need to find something that works for you, and then try to apply it to your daily life, because I don't think anxiety is going to just completely disappear from your life, but I do think if you learn how to deal with it and how to handle it when it does come up in your life, you will be able to cope with it better, and just live your life better without that constant burden of anxiety, because now that you know how to handle it. So some of the things I did, like, there's a lot of things that you can find on the internet. Some people say do yoga, do breathing exercises, but I think if you personalize it, if you find something that you really like doing and kind of find a way to use that as a way to cope or deal with any sort of the anxiety things, then you should do it. For example, I have always loved writing. Like, since I was in high school, I just loved writing stories, poems, those sorts of things. And that's what I did. I started writing things down. I started journaling. I started writing short stories. I started writing poems. And that really kind of calmed me down, and it kind of gave me a way, because bit of a loner here, even in college, and also I'm not someone who can really just talk about all of my feelings with someone, so I preferred writing it down, journaling, and then writing stories. That really worked for me. I also really enjoy music, so I like listening to music. I've started learning to play the piano again. I kind of started but stopped, and now I'm starting again, so I'm putting my effort into that. I do enjoy kind of the arts, not painting, not good at painting. I'm like the dramatic arts, if you shall. So I'll do like short things, perhaps, that I don't post anywhere, just for myself, for my own entertainment. So that is kind of things that I do to cope myself, because it's personalized to me. It really, really helped me. Some people, for example, if you really enjoy exercise, you can find that exercising really helps relieve your anxiety. I think if you personalize it, it will just help, it will just be more effective. So because I like writing and music and those sorts of things, and finding a way to incorporate them to help me cope, I think because it was personal, because it is things that I enjoy, it helped even more than just sitting. And I'm not good with breathing exercises. Okay, I know it's important, breathing exercise, because you do need to breathe. That is important, because sometimes anxiety just messes up the whole breathing thing. So that's important, but it just never really helped calm me down completely. So taking things that I like doing, hobbies, and turning them into something that would help me cope was really, really life-changing. I'm not saying that my anxiety is completely gone. Like I said, I don't think it will ever be completely gone for anyone, but I think if we can find ways to really, really cope with it better, then we can start, just enjoying life again. And I think that it's a conversation to be had. You can perhaps comment down below, what is something you do that helps you, that is something personal to you. So if you're someone who enjoys nature, do you go outside and just sit outside for a bit? Does that calm you down? If you're someone who enjoys drawing, do you draw something? If you're someone who enjoys singing, do you just start spontaneously bursting into song? Or what helps you that is personal to you? I think, like I said, if you find something that's personal, that you actually enjoy in your day-to-day life, and you can kind of turn that into a way of dealing with your anxiety, I think that is just a lot more effective than taking generic solutions for a very personal problem. So I think personalizing your coping mechanisms is really important. So this is a very, very short episode, I know, but like I said, I'm very, very low energy, very, very sick. I just don't feel well, but I really wanted to discuss this with you guys. So please comment down below anything you've done that really, really helped you deal with your anxiety better. Maybe you'll help someone, or maybe you'll read something that will help you. And like I said, think about things you like doing in your daily life already, and maybe you can use that as a way of coping with your anxiety a bit better. And then perhaps we can just get back to living better, more productive, more energetic, less worried lives. I mean, we really need to start finding solutions for these problems. And I'm not a doctor or a psychiatrist, but I can talk from personal experience, and I think we do need to start having this conversation. Not just the fact that anxiety exists, because we know it exists and we know it's a very big problem. We need to start finding solutions, and the only way we're going to start finding solutions is if all of us start talking about solutions. What did you do? Maybe that will help someone else. Right? Like maybe someone else was like, let me try it. I don't know. It sounds like it's not going to work. And then they try it and it works and it betters their life. And they can once again try and help someone else. So yeah, comment down below anything you found that really, really helped you cope with your anxiety better. And then we'll start a conversation, and maybe we can just help a couple of people, you know? Okay, so thanks for listening or watching or whatever. I'm sorry it's so low energy today. It's just being sick is really, really horrible. Anyways, have a good day, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're listening on the podcast, I'll chat to you guys soon. Bye.